Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another tasting review and another Oberbayerisch as hell. This one is from Privatbrauerei Hofmühl, located in the town Eichstätt in northern Oberbayern. So it's really the heart of Bavaria, and it comes in this Euro bottle shape, as you can see, which is a quite popular bottle shape for many small Bavarian breweries. The thick bottle shape called Euro bottle in Germany. And here is how the label looks like, really nice looking. I always like when it's a picture of the town at the label, like in this case, Hofmühl. Quite large brewery comparing to the very small private breweries that I'm often reviewing from. It seems like, at least, that is quite large. Here you can see the top cap, Hofmühl Hell. Here you see the top label and the main label, really looking beautiful. This label really reminds me a little bit of Privatbrauerei Hell, this label. Here's the back label, Hofmühl Hell, and the coat of arms, of course, which is the logo. And this brewery seems like they are quite large because, as far as I can understand, they've been taking over some smaller breweries that had to close down and continue to contract to brew the beers from those breweries. That's the impression that I've been getting. I also have the Dunkel and the Weissbier from this brewery, but let's look forward to them in the future. Anyway, I did choose this one because I believe that it's the most sold one from this brewery, so that's a very fair choice to choose the most sold one from each brewery, in my opinion. But yeah, let's start with opening up the bottle. I'm very excited about this one, of course, Hofmühl. Of course, it's the first time that I'm having a beer from this brewery on the channel, as always. Let's pour it up into the further beers of well-fitting glass. Always important to use the right type of glass, in my opinion. Really helps the right taste to be unleashed if you use the right type of glass. Like in this case, I really like this type of glass for many of the Bavarian beers and beer styles. It really fits those beer styles really nice, in my opinion. This glass, or krug. If regarding the appearance, it's very golden in its appearance, in my opinion, and of course the 2-finger or maybe even 3-finger white foam crown. I can show the foam closer to you, as I like to do. A very thick white foam crown, which is of course a quality sign, and also to build up the foam, and it unleashes the right aromas from the hops and the ingredients. And of course I like to keep the foam head all the way through during the drinking, because it keeps the right taste in the glass, in my opinion. So that's an important thing, and also it of course looks better, so all the benefits with creating a big white foam crown. Let's get the aroma, which actually is really fresh and nice. Very high quality of the ingredients. That's something that's easy for me to feel in the aroma. Really makes me wanna try it, of course, and that's what I'm gonna do quite soon. Let's just pour up the rest. Here we have a very big white foam crown. And there we have it all into the glass. I really love to see how the foam head is rising up after the pouring, so it takes a little bit of time, and after that the foam head is rising up. This is looking fantastic, in my opinion. This is absolutely what I like, the foam head far above the edge of the glass. As you can see, that's how it should look like, with the foam head above the edge of the glass, rising up above the edge of the glass, looking perfect. So let's give it a try. Hofmühl Hell from Eichstätt in Oberbayern. Prost! Yeah, no doubt about it that this is an exceptional Hellas, in my opinion. Really have this easy to drink taste, and the very nice flavors of the ingredients. High quality is something that is really gives to me regarding its impression. So definitely not disappointed at all. It's actually the opposite, because it's really a well-tasting one in my opinion. So it's a big recommendation if you're into Bavarian Helles. I really hope that you can find this one and try it. And of course, I'll link to the brew's website also in the description box below, so feel free to check out that website as well. It gives a real nice impression, this website. And this brewery, of course, let's take a closer look at the label once again. It's a picture of the town, Hofmühl Hell. Really looking beautiful, this label. Of course, it can look nice in my collection of bottles that I've been enjoying. Let's see what it says right here. Privatbrauerei Hofmühl Hell, urbayerisch klassisch. Nach dem Reinheitsgebot von 1516 gebraut. Seit 1492 Hofmühl Hell. Der Hofmühl-Klassiker für alle, die das urbayerisch goldene Helle lieben. Süffig, elegant und vollmundig weich, mit feiner, bitterer und saftig würzigem Nachtrunk. So gut kann ein Helles schmecken. Handwerklich gebaut mit heimischen Rohstoffen, streng nach den Hofmühl-Qualitätsregeln. Bayerischer Energiepreis 2008. Originale Brauerei, Abfüllung, Mehrweg, Pfandflasche. Hofmühl DI. Geschmacksstabil bei dunkler und kühler Lagerung. Zutaten: Brauwasser, Gerstenmalz, Hopfen, Alcohol Content 4.9% Volume. Privatbrauerei Hofmühl GmbH 85072 Eichstätt. That's the information from the bottle. Now over to the books about Bavarian brews that I'm having. As you might know, we have this book right here by Markus Raupasch, my favorite books about Bavarian brews. Here you can see Privatbrauerei Hofmühl and its location in Bavaria, the heart of Bavaria, and the information that is Eichstätt, Oberbayern, Privatbrauerei Hofmühl. Hofmühl Hell is the recommendation with 4.9% volume. Hofmühl DE 1492. Johannes Jung is the brewmaster. Hofmühl Bier, Hofmühlstraße 10, 85072 Eichstätt. Braugasthof Trompete. That's the information from that book. And now over to some interesting information about this brewery from the brewer's website. Tradition from Eichstätt, founded 1492 by the Eichstätt Prince Bishop Wilhelm von Reichenau. The brewery remained in the possession of the Prince Bishop for more than 300 years. In 1803, secularization led to the nationalization of the brewery. Among the owners are Ferdinand von Toscana and the Dukes of Leuchtenberg. Eugene Rose de Beauharnais, Duke of Leuchtenberg, was Napoleon's stepson. The Hofmühl private brewery has been owned by the Emslander family since 1876. Councillor Johann Baptist Emslander from Weinstefan near Landshut took over the brewery and rebuilt it. From the region for the region, the Hofmühl private brewery has been supplying the region with high-quality beers for more than 500 years. We feel committed to this tradition. We obtain the malt from the original malt houses. The hops comes from the hop gardens of the nearby hop-growing areas. The water comes from our own well. We grow our bottom and top fermenting yeasts in the brewery ourselves. We work with regional craftsmen and support value creation here in the region. We maintain a good relationship based on partnership with our local gastronomy. We are happy to support clubs and organizations in planning their events. Regional quality. The private brewery Hofmühl is in the fortunate position that all raw materials are available here in the region in first-class quality. Finest malting barley from the Jura, noble hops from the nearby hop-growing areas. The water comes from our own well in the Altmühltal Nature Park. Sounds of course very promising, and also explains why it tastes so good. All this information about the quality of the raw materials and the brewing process and so on. So big recommendation and shout out to this brewery. Big support to the brewers who deserve it, and this is one of those brewers. But I think that's it for now. Hope to like my reviews and see you again in the next Bavarian beer review.